Kill me! I'm here! Kill me!
Hey everybody, this is Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Ghost Rider, the 2007 movie starring Nicolas Cage, based on the Marvel character. This isn't a Marvel Studios film, but it has a Marvel character, and I remember finding out this movie was coming out and actually being really excited about it. And there was reasons to think that there might be some concerning things. Like when Nicolas Cage was cast, I was a little bit put off. He wasn't exactly at the height of his career, but at the same time, I wanted to give him the benefit of the doubt. People forget these days because he's seen as such a joke because of the the bees lines and all that. Those montages of his ridiculous overacting. There was a time where the guy was in a lot of really solid movies, like Leaving Las Vegas. He was great in Raising Arizona, The Rock, Adaptation. I mean, the guy has actually made a lot of solid films. But so there was a little bit of me looking on both sides. He seemed a little old for the role, but these type of things happen. So I was going into it looking for it to be great. Then they cast Eva Mendes, who's an actor who is extremely talented. Sam Elliott, Wes Bentley, Donald Logue, Peter Fonda. I mean, Hollywood legend. There was a lot of talent involved with this that made you start to have a little bit of confidence where you might not have before. The problem with this movie, and there was something about it that I actually find really, really fascinating. This movie came out in 2007, years after the first Blade movie came out. And I swear to God, Mark Steven Johnson is the person behind this movie. He wrote and directed it, and I swear to God, he must have watched that Blade movie before sitting down and penning this movie and been like, I like this movie. I'm going to try to remake it. Because if you actually look at the first Blade movie and the first Ghost Rider movie, in so many ways, they're exactly the same. Obviously not exactly, but the story beats are so similar. And even in points where it doesn't even make sense, they're similar. Like, I remember watching it and being like, okay, that seems interesting. The plot is ridiculous. So basically, the plot of this movie is Ghost Rider is this character. He makes a deal with the devil or Mephisto or what have you, where he's going to become the spirit of vengeance. And don't ask me why an evil being like that would want a spirit of vengeance. But anyways, it's explained in the comics. I used to have the comics. I used to love them. But anyway, so he's the spirit of vengeance, and he goes around and he uses his powers that he has to take out all these evil beings, and he can kind of go between heaven or hell and earth and all that kind of thing, right? And so I'm watching the movie, and they introduced this character by the name of Wes Bentley, who or not by name, but he's played by Wes Bentley. He's supposed to be Blackheart from the comics, essentially, and his whole thing that he wants to do is he believes that if he does these things, that he'll be able to unleash this being that will be able to unleash hell on earth and make him much more powerful. And he has all these underlings that he uses to go and do his thing. And Donald Logue's in the movie too, and they go and fight Blade for him, and he takes them out first while he's over there trying to get this ceremony going together. Is any of this reminding you of the plot of Blade? Because if it's not, I don't know how. And there's even moments in it that make no sense in Ghost Rider, but are shockingly similar to Blade. Like, there's even a moment where essentially a character says that Ghost Rider is the only one who can go between both worlds, which reminded me so much of a line from Blade where he's the Daywalker. He's the only one who has the power of the vampires but can go out in day, right? That's something to that effect. And that's true in Blade. That's not true in Ghost Rider. There's no reason for him to say that. They even set up the fact that there's an old rider in town, played by Peter Fonda, who comes and helps him out. Or not Peter Fonda, Sam Elliott, I believe. So it makes no sense, and it just doesn't work, but it sounds vaguely like something from Blade. They're the same freaking movies, just one is original and awesome and great, and the other one sucks and has a terrible performance at the center of it. This movie is bad. It's just bad on every level. I don't understand how anybody could like it. It goes for this like comedic tone at parts that is completely nonsensical when you put it up against the like demonic and dark nature of the characters. Like, what were they going for when they just, like, I don't understand who this movie sucks. The guy who made this also made Daredevil and Elektra, and that's all you should need to know. I mean, this movie is so skippable, so skiipable. So those are my thoughts on Ghost Rider. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if you've seen it, if you agree with me now that it's a lot like Blade, if you thought about that before, or even just when I start describing the story, it sounds shockingly like the story of Blade. If you're like, hey, wait a second, please hit that like button, hit that share button. It makes it much more possible that, that people around you will find out about my videos here, and that would absolutely mean the world to me, because I love talking to people about the movies and TV shows that I'm passionate about. And to that end, if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I would just absolutely love it if you stuck around, checked out more of my videos, gave me feedback on them. It would just make my day. Other than that, have yourself a great day.